Right, folks, let's see. Where are we today? Well, it's Saturday. It's around that time in the evening here in the UK. Do I have to sit here for an hour and talk about racing? You hadn't gathered? It's the L over here today with JL Motorsports. We are at Silverstone today. 1 hour. Not much to it. We'll have a bit of fun with it. We'll see what we can do. At the minute, we're just watching a bit of Daniel Brunschitz, one of the leaders of the championship. In fact, he's in second place at the moment. In fact, it looks like the leader, Stazak, isn't here yet, but he may not be here. Okay, I believe one of them, unfortunately, has to miss today. So, but we will still have a very good race. Plug is very good at what he does in that Lexus. Shows him he can put in a good turn. Brenham in that Lexus definitely can put in a good turn. Huda not too bad neither. Let's see who else. Turnbull can put a time in when he wants to. And then we have Rob Evers down at the back. Seidman. Onshi Huna in the Jaguar. That's a different. And you saying that. Is he out? He's out. You can't miss him. Not really. Especially when he does stuff like that. Not what you want. Well, it's what you want, it's not what you want to see. We use Streamlabs. Depends on what you want to do, Luke. What are you looking at doing? Is it racing? Normal gameplay? And welcome, by the way. First time chat. Thank you. Have a look at the Lexus with Plug. With racing. Yeah, Streamlabs ain't too bad. OBS, Streamlabs. Streamlabs seems to be the better option at the moment. That's what we use because it's just easy to set up. Easy to get things configured. What setup? What league is that? Or what Discord channel is that? Go on, I'll give you a free plug. With a bit of commentary. Now, I'm not too sure about that. Not a problem, Luke. Best of luck. Detonation. I can say a few things there, but I'm going to behave. Depends on what you're doing as well. Because if you're doing your races, you're going to have to look at your back end as well. If you're having any stewarding or things like that. So I know that's been a bit of a problem for us at times. Just because of the software we have to try and use. And again, for me, trying to do the directing the cameras, it's a real pain in the ass. ACC cameras are not the greatest. Right, well, here we go. We are now into the end of free practice. You know what that means? 2.5 minutes of waiting. And then this lot are gonna go hell for leather. 20 minutes to see who can get the fastest lap of the race. Ah, look at them all coming in. Mr. Broomer. Constant Broomer. Orange. A new one up the top there. What type of times have you got? 159.3 is your best at the moment. Okay. Okay. Quiet in the idea. So we should have a good little set of racing today. Everything is set to being perfect, of course, seeing as it's good old Silverstone. By the way, if my lovely voice is not coming out too good, or the sound for the race is not coming out that go, give me a shout, please. Let me know. Will I go here? Setting this letter. Right, well, here we go. I'm trying to see who's the first one to get out, but it's a bit difficult. Oh, do you know what I might do today? I'm actually going to put Pitbull up and running. Start the server. Right then. So we're going to start off 20 minutes of this slot. Turning the arse out. Hey, Jonesy! Turning the arse out of Silverstone and seeing who can get the quickest. 158s, 159s, we will see for sure. 157s, I don't think we've got any aliens in today. But you never can tell. At the moment, let's have a look. Danny. Alright, Mr. Brunschitz is about to come up on to his flying lap. So let's have a look at him for this particular start. And here we go. Puder is the second man to give us a track. Then Zimmer led our first three across with Josen fourth. So we will keep an eye on the times as they start to come in. This, as I say, is second place in our championship at the moment. Danny is a good driver. Quite a good driver. He's not too bad, you know. Not too bad, not too bad. Where are we now? Coming into Vale and Club. Out you come, get it down, and away you go down the old pit lane. Up at that point there, Danny was on 109 at the end of the pit lane. So, and he is actually a second down on his quickest lap in practice, which actually was a 158. So let's see, is he going to be able to break the 157? And will he be the only one to do that today? Where are we now? Coming in to Brooklands corner. Duffield. Line up for Woodcote and get that power down. Best corner, you best getting that speed through there because you can carry it all the way through. And what do we have? Daniel has a 158.582. And times are starting to roll in, so you are not seeing them for some reason. I hate it when my ACC does. Right, let's get on somebody else. Our second place. There's someone who hasn't done it at the moment. Van der Berg down in the 16th. At the moment, our quickest time is a 158.582, which is Daniel Brunschitz, as I said. But then we have Turbovec in second in the McLaren at the moment, and he is around 3/10 off Daniel. And as soon as they can get this to bloody work, you will have the right ones. Oh, that's the wrong thing now. Why do I always do this? There we go. I knew I'd get there eventually, but old man syndrome. Right, where we? Daniel Brunschitz is still up top, as I say, closely followed by Car 100, Turbovec in the McLaren. Then we have Plug in the Lexus Car 23, Van der Putter. Well, why not the Audis? Now we're starting to see some times coming in. We now have Brenham just popped up on a 158.590, so 2/10 off Daniel at the moment. Are we going to see quicker? Let us have a look. Also got there's Jonesy. Give him a bit of airtime, mate. BRX Unique. Thank you very much for the follow. Thank you very much indeed. Welcome to the house. Welcome to some very good racing at times. How is Jonesy doing? Jonesy is up into 9th at the moment. He's not back down. Nice, he's been practicing. Thank you, Jonesy. Who else? Let's see if I can quickly round out the top 10 for you. We have Daniel Brunschitz in the Nissan on a 158.295. Brenham in the Lexus is second on a 158.59. Perfect in the McLaren. Fun sim racing. 158.845. Oh, who's that? Josen just popped up. 158.817. Then we're in billing in. They're all changing now. Billing has just gone up into third now. 158.732. So it's all on the change. All on the change. What more do we need to see? What more do we need to see? Has everybody put a time in? Everybody nearly has up. Put a time. Stazak is here, our leader, the championship at the moment. We have our top 3 runners at the moment. Hell, he's going to do it again, isn't he? He'll do it again. Oh, here we go. One of the Hondas in the race. This is Mr. Jeff Simon. Oh, Tim Carpet's carpet cleaner. At the moment, he is running 13th with a 159.565. Looking at the times, there are a few that are up. Billing is one at the moment, consistently up. Got a 10th on himself at the moment. Wyants is running 4/10 quicker on this lap, so we'll stay with him. See how he goes as he's just coming around to finish off his lap. So let's see how we do. Is he going to be able to improve any? 8th at the moment. Oh, that's improving. All the way up into 3rd with Billings just pipping him into 5th. Second even Billing with a 158.487, and then Winans with a 158.495. So not much between them two at the moment. What else do we have? Trev Buck at the moment. He's just been sporting a 6-second, and he takes it up into first place. 158.245. How was he helped with that toe from the Lexus there, eh? Well, Mike, that's just quickly changed, hasn't it? Now, this man is on ball. He just pulled that one out of his pants as well. Daniel at the moment needs to find 500th of a second. And at the moment, he's running quicker. So at the moment, lost my map. Right, Wellington. Yes, we're in Wellington. So we're watching the back end of Daniels. Now looking at his telemetry. Is he going to manage to keep it? He's got a 2/10 up on the McLaren. Is he going to be able to do it? Yes, he does. A 158.180. Looks like we might have a race in our hands today. Now, what is Red going to do with that one? He's slowed down. He's not on a flyer at the moment. Just trying to look, see who is. Zimmer is actually 8/10 up on his previous. So let's see where this one will pull him. Pulls him up to 9th. So that's not bad going. Evers, where are you doing? You are down on the Wellington. Let's see if you can keep that. You have a nice, yeah, nice set of deltas at the minute, mate. Don't lose it now. Come on, lad. What you gonna see? Where are we gonna jump you to? You're in 19th now. Egg, nav it, lad. You lost it all on that last corner, man. Through Woodcote. You lost nearly 7/10. Dude. 7/10 just in Woodcote. Storming up to there, mate. Right now, Stazak has started to play. This is where we see the Honda come out to play. In the hands of this man, it is quite spicy. Quite spicy indeed. So, we will see how spicy is he going to get. Back up at the top at the moment. Bug seems to be having a problem. I've got him on a yellow flag there, so must have run wide or something. Anybody else on a good lap? Good lap, good lap. Here we go. Brenham in the Lexus, car number 15. He's nearly half a second up on his previous best as he comes down the old hanger. Actually, was that the old hanger straight? Actually, that's the new hanger straight, and that is a 158.060. Just as he overtakes Brenham there. Brenham and Brunschitz. They both know each other quite well. Raced each other a few times. Loopy Loon, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Sorry I didn't catch it at the time. So, Daniel has 4 minutes. And so does Simon Trebrook. Why is that? Oh, I see. You can't handle the S. Double check. So, these are all starting to line up for a quick lap. We will stay with Simon here. Yes, I do go to first names. I'm not happy with people. We will watch this, and also it's usually easier than the second name for me. Here we go. I think that's through Maggots, Beckett, coming into Chapel, well through Chapel, and onto Hanger Straight, onto the Pirelli Bridge. Down we go. Braking hard, sweeping around. So, a minute he's not able to find the time he needs. Villain is actually the man, and Brunschitz just passed. But Daniel's just started his, and Brenham's just started his. So we should have an enjoyable last 3 minutes to see who can actually hold on to pole position here and who will end up, because it's changing all the time. Villain has just jumped up into third. Oh, let's see. There is only 2/10 between the top 4. And between the top 12, less than a second between them, top 12, top 13. So, let's see how this goes. It looks like Daniel's lost a bit on his, and so has Turbovic. But Billin, on the other hand, he is up at the moment. Brenham is running about even at the moment, so we'll stay with Billin as we have a 1 minute and 50 seconds. Go down the old pit straight. Oh, that was Welly came down, wasn't it? No, not Welly. That was right. It was the old international pit stop. Yeah, I just sometimes. The only person at the moment who is green on their Delta is Dylan here, but he's not on enough to make a change at the moment. I think he's lost about a tenth or so. Let's see. Brunshitz has gone green towards the sector he's in. What are we doing? Billing has gone second. Right, Daniel. You have got to find a 10. Come on, Danny. We know you can do it with 20 seconds left on this as we go through Vale and into Club. How's he doing? He's hovering at the moment. Not the quickest part of the track for him at the moment. Onto the international pitch straight, down into Abbey, onto Farm Curb. How is he doing? Well, Billen again is quicker than his previous, but only by hundredths. Nibavek is up on his. Let's see how he's doing at the moment. He's just finishing through, but here we go. Daniel, what are you going to pull out for us? You're coming round Lovefield into Woodcote. Are you going to be able to do anything? Need just over a 10 to make this work. Daniel, what are you going to do? Second for now. Well, here comes Billen. Billen comes through and stays third. So there you go. We have it. Brennan, Brunshitz, Billen, Derbrook, Wyans, Vanderberg, Brumer, Blog, Josen and Seitman. That rounds off your top 10. Okay. Now I will try to get the rest of them. So here we go. Rombots in 11th, Zimmer, Starshaks, Deputa, Van Dyke up into 15th. Nicely done, mate. Pro 201 in 16th, Vink 17th, Huna 18th, Losh Shahayan in 19th, Josen in 20th, Bob Evers 21, Shoot in 22nd, Turnbull in 23rd, Rivers in 24th, and 25th is the that is qualified badly, Josie. You're not doing too bad, you're 15th. So I'd be happy with that one, mate. It's only 1.3 off the leaders. As you get better and better, mate, easier and easier. This is our pole sitter at the moment, Easton Brenham. Very quick driver. That's consistency for you, Jonesy. That's the one. Besides speed, that's the other thing you need, isn't it? Consistency. Bit like ACC. That needs a bit of bloody consistency as well. Ugh. Well, let's hope you are, mate. Here we go. Oh, thank you, Mr. Mike Chang. Thank you very much for the follow. Right, we now have 2 minutes before session starts. Everybody here will be doing their final little changes, shall we say, to the car setup. Watch out for Stazak in 13th. As I say, he is one of the front runners in the championship. So watch him for a fast move up later on. Van Dijk, let's see. Where are you going to finish? You going to finish top 10 today? I hope so. I really do hope so. Let's try and get everybody through. So here we go. Oysten Brennan first in the Lexus, Brunch second in the Nissan, Billen in the Aston Martin, Turbovec in the McLaren. Then in the Audi is Winans in fifth, sixth is Vanderberg in a McLaren. Rumour in the first of the BMWs. Plug in the Lexus is in 8th, Josen 9th, and Seidman 10th in second Honda. Then we have Romberts in 11th, Zimmer in 12th, Stazak in 13th, Puda in 14th, Van Dijk in 15th, Pro 201 in the Aston Martin is 16th, Vink is 17th, Puna is 18th, Carl Shaheen is 19th, Josen 20, Rob Evers 21, Lachute is 22, and Turnbull is 23rd in the lone Ferrari today. So, what are we going to see? Have fun racing, Jonesy. Here we go, folks. Right, we have 40 seconds before the session starts. I hate the last 20 seconds. It's fun things to say, especially when you're on your own. You know, and it gets hard because you can't talk to yourself. Talk to yourself, you'll come and take it away in the white coat. Although some would say I deserve a white coat, so here we go. Here comes the formation lap. Brain just completely froze then. Right. Wyans has already picked up a 10-second penalty. Good question, well presented. Unless he was not on his spot, moved beforehand. That's gotta be an AC calling. Surely to God that is an ACC thing. La di di da 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 di da da. Wonder what is going on. No idea. I'll try and find out, but as I say, he's probably just an ACC. Guys, just before the race starts, Why have we got a 10-second penalty already on Wyans?
It's been given because he returned to the pits during qualifying.
Ooh. Okay. Didn't see that. Right, thanks very much. I'm going back to the comms.
You're welcome.
Eventually. So, there you go. I forgot. Don't get caught going back to the pits. You have to drive all the way around to get there. Unless you ask race control, and then they'll tell you it's RTP. Well, RTP. Right, where are we? We are on the international pit straight. Oh, right now we're on Abbey's. Ah. Oh. Right, so here we go. We're approaching Wellington. What are we going to see from Brenham, Brunschitz, Billen, Trover, Rook, Wyance, Vandenberg, Brumer, Bowles, Junction, and Simon? That's your top 10. All right. And what corner are we going to see mayhem today? First, going to see it into Cops, Mackett, Beckett, Chapel. Should be interesting, that's for sure. Right, well, there we go. As they are bringing everybody through Woodcoats now. Everybody lining up nicely. Nice to see a different set of cars than usual up on the front. Turn 1 month, so yeah. I don't think that's called a turn anymore, is it? And green lights, here we go. Let's have a look a bit further back. Looks reasonably clean as we come through Maggots and Beckett's. Got one spinner there, but it looks like he did that to himself. Other than that, we got a race in our hands, boys. Here we go, 1 hour round. Brains farted. Oh god, I hate it when I do that. Right, we are at Silverstone. We are racing. We have Branham in front, Brunschitz in second, Billen in third. As we are approaching Vale, I think. No, the loop we are at now. Branham is pulling away from Brunschitz, who's 1.1 second away now. We have a few yellows a bit further back. Having looking at these, Zimmerman. Have a look. Got. Let's have a look. 160 and 44. What have we got? It does help if you pick on the cars. There we go. Carnage on the dance floor. Just as we see it again. Oops. 26. Zimmerman got involved on that one. So, not good, not good. But then again, not bad, not bad. Our leaders, we've had a change at the top. It's now Billing in front of Brunschitz. Daniel's having a bit of problem at the moment. He's under pressure from the McLaren. In fact, I think we've just seen a bit of contact between the two. Have a look. Bit late on the brakes. Yep. McLaren not quite right on the brakes, shall we say. Back to our leader now, who has pulled out 1.9 second gap on Billen. Wyance is third, Brunschitz is fourth, Turbobuck is in fifth, Vanderberg is in sixth, Plug seventh, Brummer eighth, Rombutz ninth, and Josen is in 10th. Bit of carnage there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 incidents so far, and we are on lap 2. Could be worse, could have been worse. But right now, our leader has pulled out a 2.5 second gap on our second place man. This is gonna get rather interesting. This is where we're going to stay for a bit. This is going to be where most of the action is. Does it go over the grass there? He's not having a good day today. Daniel pulls out. Shows his teeth, but then pulls back in. Knows where he's coming up. Again, on the outside, showing. Here we go, here we go, here we go. International pits. Coming up into Abbey. Again, pulls out. Still not enough though. 4 of them here fighting for third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. But Daniel had just outbraked himself. But oh, he just keeps that place from Turbovic. What are we going to see? He's trying. You gotta give him the man, he's trying, but he's got the inside line now. Coming into Road Coats, so he should have that done. Turbovic has lost a place to Vanderberg, it looks like. Now, Brunschitz will set after Billen, if he can. Fly, Godzilla, fly. He's going to need to fly at this rate. But as it is, the Audi is keeping up with him quite well. More contact back in the field, car 66. That's Bruma. And car 9, Simon. How that puts Jonesy. Oh, here we go. Race control, blah, 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 blah. Putting things in, taking them away, confusing the shit out of me. Right, what are we going to see here? Is this going to be status quo for the next 20 minutes or so? Let's have a look a bit further back. Stazak has got himself up into... Where are you? That is nice defending there by Jonesy on one of the quickest men in the field, normally in the Honda. The only problem is he's slowing himself down, which is allowing Johnson in on the fight as well. Johnson is all over the back of Stazak at the moment, but he just does not seem to be able to make that move onto him. What are we going to see? That's Wyants. Wyants has just dropped down the order. What happened to him then? Have a look if we can. Wyants. See what happened. No, you're supposed to change to Wyants. My apologies, folks. But still getting used to this replay system. But anyway, Wyants has dropped himself down to 12th. So he's got some fighting to do as well now. That has allowed Stazak up into the top 10. So we have Brenham in first, Bill in second, Brunschitz third, Vanderberg fourth, Verbrugge fifth, Plug sixth, Rombert seventh, Van Dijk is up in eighth with a bit of a fight on his hands with Stazak behind him, and Josen in 10th. Now the question is, where is the fight going to be? It's got to be somewhere around here. We've got a few cars here who are now behind each other. Vanderberg is being put a lot of pressure with Turbovic. So again, we will see 4th, 5th and 6th, possibly even 7th. This is where the fight's going to be for a while. Anywhere else a good fight at the moment? No. All the fights are, well, the good fights are going on. Definitely are some good fights, but just gotta look at this. All over the place. There are little fights for position. "10 minutes gone." And it's... Vanderberg went sideways. Whoops. Not what you don't want. We're here at Silverstone, not Tokyo. Oh, no Tokyo drifts, please. Let's have a look at the leader now. He's pulled 2.4 seconds out on Billen, who is in second, who's got 4.3 seconds on Brunschitz after he's finally got away from the fight. Third, 4th, 5th and 6th. Well, actually now it's 4th, 5th, 6th. Possibly even 7th now, as they are all getting in on the act. And I'm sorry for the cameras moving around so much. Sometimes it's finding the right place. At the moment, these guys are the closest. Well, actually, Ruiz and Brummer at the moment at the back. Have a look at these pair. Aston Martin versus Porsche. Was Plug's not doing too badly. He's putting Vanderberg under a bit of pressure at the moment. Dimmer and Josen. Josen pulls out. What's he gonna see? Actually, that was wrong. It was Zimmerman pulling out. Trying to go round the outside. He's got it worked. But is he going to keep it? He is indeed. Not bad at all. Very nice indeed by Zimmer there. Nice move. Now you have Brummer and Pro 201. They're going to be fighting for position now as well. As Stazak is back putting Van Dijk under some pressure. Plug is giving Vanderberg some pressure as well, up in 6th and 5th. Is Jonesy gonna be able to keep Stazak off his back at the moment? Plug and Vanderberg going for it as well. So the Lexus is not doing too badly today here at Silverstone. Honda's having a bit of a mare. The 9th and the 13th at the moment. Oh, car 19's picked up a couple of penalties there. Boschahane. Must be one of the early ones. Yes, that was after 2 minutes. Car 100, 52, 100, 52, 52, yeah. So Turbovec up at the front has got a 5-second penalty now. Oh, that'll be the turnaround we saw earlier on at the beginning of the race. Lots of penalties starting to fly now. Got 5 seconds for 66, 160. Oh. What else are we going to see? We are going to see a Brummer putting Josen under a bit of pressure. But then again, 201 is right behind him as well. So, what are we going to see? Aston Martin, BMW. Aston Martin wouldn't want to be in that BMW at the moment in that sandwich with Aston Martin for the bread. Not good. That's like again all over the backside of Jonesy, but still not able to get past him. We will keep an eye on that one. Pro Lugs pulls out, but unfortunately, definitely not the right time for him. He's got a 5-second penalty as well. I mean, at the minute, Jonesy is doing quite well with keeping Stazak behind him. As I say, I do know Stazak normally is a very, very quick driver and knows what he's doing. So, is Van Dijk going to be able to keep him behind him? Just seeing a bit of a yellow there. But 160.95, that's not the one I was looking for yet. 160.95. Looks like they've had a bit of a coming too. That is Josen and Pro 201. As my cat gives a very big stretch. Say, I'm here. Give me a little stroke. So where are we? We are watching Jonesy at the moment, keeping Stazak behind. What else are we? Just trying to see the plates for you folks. Logue is coming up on Vanderberg at the moment. And Wyans is trying to claw back with Josen. So Jonesy seems to have been able to pull this away from Stazak. So where are we next? Plug is the next one, to be perfectly honest, in 6th. But again, he has been trying to fight with Vanderberg for quite a while now. Doesn't seem to be able to get himself just in the right position to get that position from Vanderberg. My cat's gonna bite me at some point. Oh, you mate. Not scratching your ear, right? What? But back to the race lesson. My cat just pawed me to get attention. Right, let's have a look. Back at the back, it is Pro that's putting Josen under a bit of pressure there. Other than that, there's not a lot going on in the front. Middle, it's a bit of not too bad. Sideman and Winant, they're having a bit of a crack. Zimmer and Bink, not too close, but they are close enough to be classed as under a second. Pro at the moment is way under the second. He's around about 2 to 3 tenths off 17th Josen. Although that's just dropped right back now. Pit windows open, so let's see who's going to be one of the first to pop in and get those changes they need done. Also, don't forget, they will be serving their penalties in the pit stop as well. So let's see how we go. The moment Turbovec is gonna lose around about a second and a half on the fight that he has got at the moment with Vanderberg. As Pro comes in, Pro, Seidman, Wyans are all into the pits. Shoot is in the pits as well. So let's get to the front and see how the big boys are doing. Well, it seems a bit of a lonely race at the moment for Brenham. He's 3.9 seconds, nearly 4 seconds away from billing. Brunschitz has pulled back a little bit of that time that he'd lost to billing, but he's still got 2 seconds to go on that one as well. Plug again is still trying to put Vanderberg under a bit of pressure. Zimmer and Bink at the moment seem to be going for it. Two BMWs. My club corner. Are we going to see any action here? Wyans has picked up a stop-go already. Ouch! Pretty wide going into there. It's not usually a good idea, Ron. But either way, that is Bink 14th, Ebers 13th, and Zimmer up into 12th. So not bad for him. Right, what else we got? At the moment we got Golshane and Broomer in the pits. Actually, I don't think they've been out the pits. But no, they are lapping, so that's good. Pro has also got a stop go. Oh god, too many speeding in the pits, I think. Press the button. That's what it's there for. Just to make sure that you don't do it again. Simon here in the second. Well, unfortunately down in 18th is putting Laveau under a bit of pressure. Trying to gain some of those places back as Ebers now pitted in 15th. Like Simon is dropping off now. Take that back. Now he's got a 15-second run up to Turnbull, up into 15th. But at the moment, Brenham seems to have slowed down a little. He is down to a 1 second gap on Billin, and Brunschitz is 1.4 seconds down on Billin. So this actually could be all down to the pit stop. So we'll stay with this and see what may happen as Vanderberg goes into the pits. What are we going to see from these three? How much tactics are we going to see? Oh Lord, I'm starting to sleep. Well, let's see, how much of that did you hear? Keep forgetting about that when I'm streaming. But either way, how are we doing? These three are still going for it at the front. They haven't pitted yet. They have 14 minutes to do that. Oh, let's see. Dazak is in the pits now. Bink and Josen. Actually, as Dazak comes out of the pits, he's up into 12th at the moment. Billin is pulling 10ths out of Brenham. So we'll have to be keeping an eye on that one. Looks like Daniel's having a bit of difficulty with his tyres at the moment. He's dropped back again off Billin. But we will see when the next round, when these three go in for their pit stop. What are we going to see? Who's going to blink first? Brenham, Billin, or Brunschitz? Oh, round we go again. Boy. Still at it. Right, let's see if we can get some of these speed traps. Right. Fastest man down the speed trap at present moment, believe it or not, is Plug at 252. That's kilometers an hour. The leaders are pulling 247, 246 and 248 respectively. See who are any winners and losers in this race so far. Well, Turnbull's up 12 places. Laveau is up 11, so they could be counted as some of the bigger winners. Who's down? Wyants, unfortunately, is down 14 places, and Brummer is down in 15, so he's down. As Willett Dillon pulls into the pit, so he's the first. What are we going to see? This is where Brenham and Brunschitz need to put in their best laps while Dillon is in the pits, because he is going to come out on fresh tyres and he is going to tear up the track, hopefully. La da 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 da. So this is where we're looking. Deputa and Dillon are both in the pits, so we will see how those two come out in a moment. Redbuck is catching up with Brunschitz again. Ooh. Does me think Brunschitz should come in and get them tyres changed? I mean, he's okay. He's not got a problem because Turbovic has got that 5-second penalty. So, not too bad. He'll be able to come out still, hopefully, at 1.5 seconds in front. But where is Dillon? Dillon has come out in 7th. So at the moment, facto leader, as everybody else in front of him here hasn't pitted yet. We will see where we go as Brunschitz comes in for his pits and Brenham has come in for his. So let's stay with Turbovic because he has to pull out real speed now if he wants to drag that 5 seconds down. So we have Brenham in, Brunschitz in, Plug all in. That only leaves, Turnbull's in as well. That Laveau in the Lexus 725, he needs to pit. Josen, Roberts, and Turbovic here at the front. They're what needs to pit, so should not be too big a problem. It looks like, yeah, Brenham and looks like Daniel may have pulled some time back on Brenham. But Dillon has just kept it. Dillon has magnificently pulled that out. Oh no, where am I seeing? Okay, I've got Dillon there. Right. Finally, ACC catches up. Right. Dillon has managed to jump Brenham. This should be an interesting fight now because we have Brenham half a second behind Dillon and half a second behind him is Brunschitz. We only have 3 left to pit. That's Turbovic in first, Roberts in second and Johnson in third. Plug has got a stop-go penalty, 30 seconds. But our de facto leaders at the moment. What? did he do? He just pulled out a lap and a half there. Certainly did. That's fantastic. Managed to pull all that time back onto the leader and then get him on pit stop. What more could you want? Well, you wouldn't want that if you were the leader, like, of course, but so we have 27 minutes left of this race. Now Turbovic and Josin are both into the pits. And Turbovic has just picked up a stop-go penalty for 30 seconds. Oh dear me, lad. Speeding in the pits, as I say, it's that button. Gotta get that button right. So once things calm down, Daniel seems to be pulling back on Brenham now. Berg is in to serve his stop. We go. Sorry if I don't do much at the back at the moment, but unfortunately, as you can see, I've got a fight on my hands at the front. What are we seeing right now? This Lexus is keeping the Nissan at bay, but is he going to be able to keep it at bay? He had a good turn of speed on the first half of this race, but right now Billen has got the pace. He's 1.7, 1.8 seconds up in front of who you're watching at the moment, Mr. Branham, who is just trying to keep off Brunschitz half a second behind. It one of them. Here we go. We are now passing the start finish line, and we should start seeing how they actually are. Right. ACC really does take its time on catching. Right, let's have a look. Billen is still first. Why have we got one box off him? There we go. Thank you, ACC. I really must be nuts in the time. But anyway, so here we go. We have Billen first, Brenham second, Brunschitz third, Vanderberg in fourth. So he has done well to pull himself back up. Stazak, as I said, one of the quick men. He's managed to get himself up to fifth during that pit stop window. Rombutch is in sixth. Van Dijk seventh. Huda eighth. Joseph ninth. And Zimmer is in 10th. Things have calmed down a little. Only two people really under a second, and that is Mr. Ebbers on Turnbull, as you can see there on the Ferrari, and Brunschitz on the Lexus there of Brenham. So I will be watching those two fights. Have to see how they go. How are we diddling, folks? Everybody okay out there? Hope you had a good weekend. If you're over in Europe at the moment, I hope the heat is not too bad. We had a bit of heat the other day, but in the UK, but it's gone over to Europe and just seemed to decided it wanted to give it a bit more of a burst. Right, Billen is in first. It looks like that battle's starting to cool down. So let's head back to 20th as we are watching Rumer, Ebbers and Turnbull. They want to have a little fight. And it's Billen there that's coming up behind him, so we can see the leaders coming up behind these guys. Let's hope that they are actually watching their rear view mirrors. Leaders coming through. Choo choo. Nicely done, Rob. Nicely done. Cost you a bit of time on Turnbull, but that is still Joban. Oh no, Turbovic is in the pits at the moment for his stop-go as Brennan Brunschitz, well, as I say, caught up our back markets. But what is that going to do? Is that going to put Billen under any pressure? Hey? Shall we see? Well, we are watching it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But the gap at the front is down to 7/10 and a second back to Brunschitz from the leader. So at the moment, it's anybody's game. My lord, who's just popped into me? Hey, Tom, how you doing, mate?
Hello. How are you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Just popping back and forth, watching the races, see who's got what. How about you? How's the heat?
Mega beef going on right now, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah. Some Nah, it's been kind of good. I mean, it's been fairly clean, to be honest with you.
Mm.
I haven't seen too many crazy incidents, especially like everyone from like 10 to 20 seconds is where most incident happens. I haven't really seen any incidents in the top 10, so.
No. Even then, that I was thinking, would it be the first or second corner that would cause us problems today? But it wasn't. It was a bit further.
I do see the top 3 though.
I know that.
Dylan, Brenham and Brunschitz are all fighting right now, and Brenham is actually on Billen's chaff box.
Yes.
So he's about to get overtaken.
Well,
I think he should start making some decisions, because I see Brenham has actually also put a fastest lap of 158.5, and Billen is doing 158.
well, this last is after
159.7.
Yeah.
So.
Then again, Brunschitz as well was on 159. So, in fact, there you go. Brenham has just pulled out another fastest lap, 158.4. So I guess.
Yeah, Billen's increased. Here we go. Coming into Maggots Beckett's. Brenham is going to go for the move. He's going to go side by side. And he does back out, and Billen does go wide because of it. And Billen does not save it, sadly. Well, he's messed it up when re-entering. That's quite an interesting one, to be honest with you, because I think Billen got scared there.
Yeah.
Made a mistake. I think that was kind of the strategy of Brenham, to be honest, to kind of scare Billen into it.
Yeah.
And have that happen. So it might have been smart from Brenham, but I don't think Brenham would have done that on purpose, to be honest, because I know he likes a good race,
Yeah.
So I don't think that was his intention. But
no, well, he'd have been wanting a little mistake, but not quite that big mistake. Just something that would help him get that 10th back. But now it's between Brenham and Brunschitz. But today, Brunschitz Nissan not as quick as that Lexus, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think that incident there in Maggots of Beckett's kind of lost Brenham a couple of tenths. So
Hmm.
Brunschitz is definitely catching.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they're going to be continuing the fight for the next 17 minutes or so,
Yeah.
unless the one makes a mistake. Brenham does drift around that corner a little bit.
That is the Lexus, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I've driven it before. It's kind of it's interesting, but I'm sure the Nissan. It's kind of interesting to see the top two right now driving cars that almost no one drives.
Yeah.
You normally don't see these at the top podium positions, which is what I really enjoy about these two. Is well, even Jin as well in the NSX.
Yeah.
They all drive cars that are very difficult because they want a challenge.
Yeah.
And I've seen with Daniel, he's been switching cars every season, trying out new things. You know, really being the daredevil and kind of showing everyone that he's the best driver.
Yeah. Without a shadow.
Right.
Although there's giving yourself a challenge, and then there's doing a haunchy hooner, isn't there? Going into the Jaguar for some hardly known reason. I was
Yeah, as you
expecting to
can
see
see,
him up there.
that blue flag car did a very good job there, letting them pass just before the chicane. But Daniel is kind of creeping forward. Now increased the gap with 1/10 in the first two sectors. We do have a couple of yellow flags, car number 55 on the side of the track. I'm guessing that's a little bit of an incident.
What have I got? Yeah, I've got something between 55 and 35. Oh, that's
Actually,
Rob Evers and Ruers. See if I can
interesting.
take a look at that one.
Yep.
If I actually get it right. Yes, I do. Oh, what
Oh,
was
that looks
that?
like it's a little bit of a. Maybe you want to check the helicam on that one.
Yes, let's see if I can actually do that. So, Helicam and replay.
There you go. Oh yeah, that's an interesting one. I think
Hmm.
Rob had a little bit of oversteer there. I think
Yeah.
causing a collision with them. I'm sure the suits will have a look at that in a minute.
Oh, of course they will. They will love to look at that one. And looking at middle pack now, we got Zimmer, who is, in fact, actually 5-second penalty for car 66. That's
Regarding a
Bruno.
moving under braking
Oh
in a
dear,
braking zone. So
not what you want. Zimmer at the minute is putting Deputa under a bit of pressure. Villain is back up, putting Vanderberg under pressure. And of course, our leading pair, Brunschitz, is still with Brenham, trying to put him under pressure.
there, as you can see, Billen is really coming close to Vanderberg. Coming into the fast right-hander just before the straight towards the village. Maybe
Yeah.
we'll see a move from Billen here in a minute. But I think he's kind of taking it slow, especially with him spinning out a minute ago. He might have a little bit more worn-out tires than Vanderberg, so
Well,
I'm sure that's going to affect it a little bit.
he definitely put in a screamer of an outlap on the pit stop because he was able to overtake both Brenham and Brunschitz on the pit stop. So
Maybe did he do a tire change? Well, yes, you're required to. That's
yeah,
a dumb question. So, guessing he did a tire change, and I'm guessing his pit stop was just better.
yeah,
But it does seem that he is fast. He has got the pace. He's done a 58.7, and that's the same that Daniel did. And we have Brenham who did a 58.5. So Brenham is really showing that he is the fastest man on track there. And then the second fastest, of course, you have Brunschitz. But something I have realized is the NSX of Jin, so Stazak and Simon. Normally those two are at the top of the leaderboard, and I haven't really seen
Yeah,
them
they don't
today.
seem to be liking in Silverstone at the moment.
Yeah, normally it should be good because the NSX has an immense amount of top speed compared to other cars. So I'm kind of surprised by it, but maybe just the Maggots and Beckett's might not
Could
be
be.
it for them, because I've seen Jeff Seidman, I've seen him spin out on the Maggots and Beckett's corners,
Yeah.
so that could be it. And I see car 22 has just got a penalty, a 15-second penalty for not leaving a car's width, and I'm guessing that is
22. That's
who's
Vanderberg.
that? That's Vanderberg. That's an interesting one. I haven't seen that, but
No. Because
I'm guessing that was the incident with 52 and 22.
Might have been, but we've been on Vanderberg for the past couple of laps, so
Yeah, I do see that 52 and 22 have had a issue into turn 1.
right. 52.
Yep,
That's
you can
Turnbull.
see that. Yeah. So he's gotten a 15-second penalty, which will basically take the podium away from him.
Yeah, that's a shame. Because he's fought back. He he got himself a
Yeah,
penalty.
he was fighting, and I haven't seen him get a podium yet this season. So that's a big shame.
He's been
And
having
it wasn't
these.
necessary either, because I see I've seen I mean, it's pretty unnecessary because it was a back marker anyways, so I don't know why he pushed so hard. I'm guessing, I mean, the back marker should have pulled back, to be honest with you, but
Well, it would have been
I'm
nice
sure
to
they'll
see
have a
what
look
it
at that again.
is. I've heard from them the NSX does not like Silverstone from Berg in chat. So yeah, all right. Looks like the NSX really doesn't like Silverstone. To Berger's car 100's got a drive through, so we're starting to see track limits come out.
Guessing people are just pushing as hard as they can.
Yeah.
And I do see the gap between Brenham and Brunschitz is increasing.
Yes.
Gap is up to 2 seconds now.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, yep, there you go. 52 has just got a 5-second penalty for ignoring blue flags. But I'm curious why 22 got a penalty then.
It's strange, especially for what they're saying as well. Just being too aggressive. Maybe under blue flags.
Yeah, I mean, of course you have to have a safe overtake, but it was into turn 1, so it was a whole straight. Meaning that 52 should have just let go of his throttle.
Yeah, because he wasn't
And
fighting
just
for
let him
position.
go. And 22 might have heard from his spotter that it was clear left. Because it was a very, very small gap. And I'm guessing Turnbull just kind of turned into him, and then Turnbull went onto into the gravel. I'm curious. I think the stewards will have a look at it again. I've let them know my opinion anyways.
My opinion, which
I
means
haven't told them.
with my opinion, which means you might want to look at this one again, boys.
I mean, I haven't said I disagree with it. I've said have a look at it again. And I will let them deal with it. I will let them decide. I will not be involved.
You're not race director today, are you?
No, not really. I mean, today I was just kind of popping in. Deadly was doing a great job. He was here first doing quali, and then me and Marijn, we both just kind of joined in as the race started.
No, it's nice that we
But
can have
Deadly
that.
has been doing a great job. So has Marijn, but.
Well, I'm quite surprised today because we have Stazak has fought his way up into 6th, so that's good for him. I'll keep his championship hopes alive. We have one of our new people, Van Dyke. He's doing well. He's up into 7th at the moment, just behind, well, not just behind, but behind Stazak. So there's another good one. I've been watching him, and he's been getting better and better with each race. So that's good. That's what we need.
Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Roger that. Let's see, what are we looking at? It's really, again, only Billin on Vanderberg that we are seeing. This battle here. What is going to happen? We have 6 minutes left of this race. Brunschitz is dropping back from Brenham. Brenham has control of the race again. Dillon here is trying his damnedest to get third from Vanderberg on track. So these two at the minute, Dillon's pulling tenths off him. Is that Tokyo and then? So we will see what is going to happen with this little fight here. Vanderberg gonna keep that? Is Billen gonna have to work his socks off in the last 5 minutes of this race? Could well be. See him right up the backside, so he's trying his best. He is trying his best to get that third spot on the road. What are we going to see? Is he going to be able to do it, or is he going to have to rely on that penalty? That be the question. 5 minutes. Well, 5 minutes and 8 seconds. What are we going to see? Billin and Vanderberg are the only two at the moment that are within a second of each other. So we will keep watching these as Billin is pulling it down to around about 3/10 at the moment. So he is trying his damnedest to get this third position on the road. We see them as they are coming down. Is that Hanger? Yes, that looks like Hanger into Stowe. What are we going to see? Into loop. Billin just can't quite get on that tailbox. 2/10 at the moment. So he just doesn't seem to be able to get any closer. Anytime he gets closer than two, just back, it seems to back off again. No, not that he's doing that purposely, of course. But he seems to be getting in to like under 3/10, 2/10, and then he just loses it again, and he's back out to half a second again right now. What else do we have? Do we have anybody else at the present moment who's looking close? No, nobody else who's looking close at the moment. Nobody who's actually running green neither. Actually, take that back. Josen has just done a personal best at 1:59.337. Well done, Josen. You're up in 8th at the moment. Not bad there. Oh, Logan Zimmerman. Sorry about that, Zimmer. Keep an eye on that one as Billen is right up behind. You can see they're playing the game. Is he going to be able to do it coming in? Yes, he is. He's got it. But is he going to be able to keep it? He's on the outside at the moment, but then he's got the inside there. Nice driving by the pair of them. Well done, Mr. Billen. All right, Vandenberg, what are you going to do? You going to stay with him? Make him work for that third? Because you've worked hard. We have got 1 minute and 40 seconds, well, 35 seconds left of this race. I haven't heard penultimate lap yet, but we will do very shortly as we got a yellow flag, and that is actually Josen. Whoops. Just congratulating you on your fastest lap, and you have a problem.
Alright, man.
There we go.
Final lap. Give it a final push.
Final lap, which is Brenham. Who has led this race from start to finish for about 10 minutes after the pit stops. But he got it back from Billen. Brunchitz has had a constant second at the moment. Not done too badly. But this is where we are watching the leader come down into the Vale and Club Corner for the last time. Down through the pits, Abbey Farm Curve, into the village and then out through the loop. Down on to Aintree Corner. Aintree, which is a racecourse up in the northwest of the UK. But did you know it was actually a Formula One track at one point? Wasn't the 1920s like, but anyway, here we go. We are coming down through Luffield Corner into Woodcote for the last time. And our winner today is Brenham in the Lexus. Brunchitz second. Billen will come round momentarily in on third, and Vandenberg will come in on fourth. We'll see about that penalty as well, because that will drop him down the order as well. Oh, what can we say? Here comes Stazak. He's coming across. Van Dijk. Told you top 10 today, didn't I, lad? Well done. Well done indeedy. So I will quickly run through the top 10. We have Brennan first, Brunchitz second, Billen third, Vandenberg fourth, but with a 15-second penalty. Romberts fifth, Stazak sixth, Van Dijk seventh, Josen eighth, Huda ninth, and Seidman 10th. That's great. I'll go through the rest of them as well. Bink is 11th, Plug is 12th, Zimmer is 13th, Wyans 14th, Josen 15th, Belshahane is 16th, Ebbers 17th, Brummer 18th, Turnbull 19th, Ruers 20th, Leveau 21st, and Derwerbrook, unfortunately, 22nd. second. He got that drive through at the end, which really didn't help him. So, but our leader today, well, our winner today is Oysten Brenham, and that will take him. Let me have a quick look at the rankings. Oysten hasn't been for many of the races, so he's not up top yet. But the fight was mainly between Stazak and Brunshit. Now, Stazak was 5th today, so he will get 18 points. Whereas Brunshit is second with 28, I think it is. So Daniel who was 22nd points. 22nd. 22 points behind Stazak after the last race. Just clawed back. Oh God. Oh, I don't know. But it'll be between them two anyway, as unfortunately Timu Carpenter could not be with us today, real life, and all that kind of shenanigans. But here you go. Here are your winners today. First Brenham, second Brunshit, third Billin. Well-deserved places for all three of them. They've been fighting at the front for the whole race. And there we go. We are now cleared for the donuts. We watch our leader, P7 Jones. He told you you're going to do top 10 today. Well done, mate. Well done indeedy, mate. Right, well, next week we have Suzuka. Ooh, how many hours are we on next week? Have a quick look. Suzuka, 25th of June at 1900 hours BST, so that's 7 p.m. UK time. We have a 2-hour for endurance, as we are starting to call them here. If you want to do it as a sprint, you can do it as a sprint. If you want to do it as a team, you can do it as a team. Up to you. So, please do come and see us next week. If you want to race, there are still opportunities for that. Right, what else do we have? Next race on this one is Spa on the 2nd of July. Oh, I love Spa. That's going to be fun. Fun. Especially going into a Rouge. But great race there, everybody. Well done to our winner, Brenham. Well done indeed. With that, folks, I am going to say so long. I will see you again next week, 7 o'clock, 2 hours at Suzuka. What we want to see, it is going to be fun in the sun. See you later. Have a nice weekend.